Hello everyone, in this episode I'm gonna explain what is a switch in JavaScript. So yeah, let's get started. So, the switch statement is basically a statement that is an alternative to using many if and if-else statements. For example, we can have a program like this. Let weekday equals Wednesday. So we have a variable. Then we are checking if weekday is equal to Monday. And then we will say, I'm gonna create a paragraph, PID result. I'm gonna take that, so document.getElement by ID. Alright, and the ID is result. So I'm gonna create a lot of if statements, and when we hit the correct one, I'm gonna make the results text content be equal to something. So let's say if the weekday is Monday, we will say result dot text content equals it is Monday. Else if weekday is Tuesday, then we will say result text content it is Tuesday. Alright, else if I'm gonna finish this off. So, there we go. Now we have a lot of if statements and else if statements. So, we have a weekday. It's set to Wednesday. Then we are checking if the weekday is Monday, then we will say it is Monday. If it's Tuesday, then we will say this, and so on and so forth. And because the weekday is Wednesday over here, we will say it is Wednesday. If I change this to Friday, we will say it is Friday. However, this can be a little bit exhausting to write this many if-else statements. We have another way to do this. So, we can type something completely different. We can create a switch. So I'm gonna comment this code out. There we go. And then I'm gonna create a switch. So we type in switch. Then what are we examining? We are examining the weekday. Okay, and then a set of brackets. And then we can say case 1. And then case 1, and then we can press enter, take the result, access the text content, and make it equal to it is Monday. And then make sure to break out of the switch. Then we can do case number 2, result, text content, it is Tuesday. and we are going to follow this pattern all the way to Sunday. So it is Wednesday, and I'm gonna copy this break. Be sure to do that. Then I'm gonna copy this. Okay, then we got case number 4, 5, and 6, and also case 7. It is Sunday. And then I gotta change the days. So it is Saturday, it is Friday, it is Thursday. So yeah, now we got the switch. So it is Monday, it is Tuesday, it is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we can also add a default value. By the way, remember to break. A default, and this will say result, text content. I think I'm gonna need a template literal, and I'm gonna say weekday. I'm gonna take the variable of weekday is not a day. Alright. Right now it's saying that Friday is not a day, even though it is. But the problem we have right now is that the weekday variable over here, it's a string. When we use a switch, it needs to be a number. So if we set this to be, let's say 4, it will say it is Thursday. So it will go from here, case 1, case 2, case 3, and case 4. It is Thursday. What about case 7? Then it will say it is Sunday. Case 1, it is Monday. What if we say something crazy like Friday-ness day? It will say that Friday-ness day is not a day, and that's the default. So if none of these cases match with the weekday variable, then we are going to do this line of code. So we will take the variable weekday, we're gonna insert it here and say that it's not a day. So yeah, a switch is an alternative to writing a lot of if, else if, and else statements like this. They both take a lot of space, a lot of lines of code, but if you have a lot of cases or if statements or else if statements, I would recommend to use a switch instead, because this is a little bit easier to read, and yeah. Okay, what if we remove these breaks from every one of these? So I'm gonna remove them and save. Okay, I'm gonna make the weekday, let's say 4, and now what happens is this. 4 is not a day. Okay. Now I'm gonna make it was a string data type, but now it's a number. So, even though the weekday is set to 4, it should be Thursday. The program will tell us that it is Sunday. And by the way, let's remove that. Alright, so now that we don't have any break statements anywhere, it's gonna say that 4 is not a day, even though 4 should correspond to Thursday. So yeah, the break statements are very important. Alright, so if the weekday is 7, it is Sunday, it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, a switch is an alternative to using many if and else if statements. So yeah, it's up to you which one you want to use. If you want to use this one or a switch, but I would recommend to use a switch. Alright, let's also break out of the default case. There we go. So yeah, that's a switch in JavaScript. So a switch is an alternative for many if and else if statements. So yeah, anyways, I hope you were able to learn something new from this episode, and I hope that I'm going to see you in the next one. So yeah, bye bye everyone and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.